just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Colin Ray. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And the batter now, T.J. Friedel. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. Little chopper rolls foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Matt McClain digs in now.
Let's go, Colin.
Just missed. There's the strike. And the righty deals. Out towards left center. And there are two down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a good eye there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
That misses. Now 2-2. This to third, and that one handled. Fires over to first, and that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Littell. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Michael Busch leading things off and takes a strike. Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one missing low. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering is down low.
Full count.
Caught him looking for the K. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Happ lays off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Pete Crow Armstrong.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is fouled back. Gonna count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and Tucker is retired. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Ray back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and the count now even up. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
just missed. Ray goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. 2 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 7.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Foul ball there.
No.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed. This one in the air. Espinal hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. Popped up left side. Espinal settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Outside low. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 35, Jose.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a
number
baseball much better than that,
Santiago.
and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
One gone, runner at first. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Trevino leads off first with one away. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Top of the third, no score. That one just misses the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, T.J. Friedel.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Matt McClain.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the
Leading up
third.
for
The
the
batter will
Cubs,
be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck on Duhar. As this one sized up, hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Batting
front
eight,
shoulder
the
coming
catcher,
open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Trevino collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
That was a nice sequence for a quick strikeout. Change speeds with each pitch, splitter, fastball, splitter, and that leaves you kind of shaking your head as a hitter heading back to the dugout. Sometimes all you can do is tip your cap, because unless you're guessing one of those, you're stuck in the middle, and it becomes very tough to put a good swing on the ball, let alone make contact.
Matt Shaw in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One, 2 now. Up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, first baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Caught looking his first time up. On the ground to third, Espinal. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and we're still knotted at 0. Here at Wrigley Field, now Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one in there across the letters.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Slice the other way and foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. With the go-ahead run at first, top half of inning number 4.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Here's a 1-2. Double play ball to second. Corner over to first.
He's out.
He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Andujar in the box now, takes strike 1. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Brad Keller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rogers also throwing. 4th inning underway, no score. Move to second. De La Cruz back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Just off the inside edge. De La Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside low, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Steer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll touch them all. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Colin Ray is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Brad
the Cubs,
Keller into the game.
Number
He has
40.
a great slider with tons of
Brad
movement.
Keller.
One down. And now the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. Grounded out his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
So a man at first. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground is second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And a strike in there. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, pulls him off the bag.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
First and second, no outs. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch, just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
With the tying run at the plate, we're here in the bottom of the 4th.
High.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Falling behind 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. 1 run's in. So no advance beyond third as they don't want to test the strong arm in left.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Littell gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they
Reds,
turn things over to the righty, Yasver
67.
Zulueta.
And this is an important part of this game.
Zulueta.
Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And next for the Cubs, Willie Castro. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees. Tucker at third. Crow Armstrong stands at second. No outs. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Here's Nico Horner. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Inside, but in for a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And now the 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Fly to left his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Slider misses outside. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits, 1 error and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 2. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Santiago Espinal. Keller back to work. That one off the mark. 1-0. Keller in his 7th season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
1 out. Runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing fouled off. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. Slow roller to first. Bush. And he beats it out.
Oh, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. A swing and a soft liner. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for
Back now to
Cincinnati.
start the bottom of the fifth and taking
Number
over on the
62,
mound, Luis May.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season.
Leading off
His
for
walk
the
rate is
Cubs,
up there among
the
the
catcher,
worst in the league for relievers.
McGuire in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
One down.
The third baseman, number 6,
Matt Shaw, the next to hit. A single his first time. Ball one, no strikes. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. That one misses. And that's ball two. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That is upstairs for ball one. Man at first, one away. And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 3-1. That one ripped but foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
And now Ian Happ, former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. Inside, ball one. May checks on first. Shaw dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And another ball.
Rio.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter.
Now
Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. This is again 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch
2-1.
misses there, and it's 2-1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him swinging.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Cubs.
and they make a change to start
Number
the 6th.
22.
The new pitcher, Cade
Cade.
Horton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And ready to hit
Leading
now
off
for Cincinnati,
the left
Miguel
fielder, number
Andujar.
22.
He's 0
Miguel.
for 1.
And Duhar.
That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And that just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Just missed. Ground ball left side. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong makes the grab on the run. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer
Now
has to be
pitching
one of the
for the
toughest
Reds.
jobs in baseball, and
Number
we see a pretty
15.
high turnover rate because of it.
Emilio
Every outing seems to be
Pagan.
high pressure, this one included.
Leading off
We'll see if he
for
can
the
wrap
Cubs,
up the win and
the
get himself a
center
save.
fielder, Pete
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him
Now
off
batting,
base.
And the
fielder,
defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on
Castro.
everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Castro in the box again. Takes a strike. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Quickly in an
0-2.
0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Sets him down on strikes. Cubbies with only one out left.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and
Number
just
2,
destroy
second
all
baseman,
hope. First 2
Nico.
batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can
Corner.
strike out the side.
One out left for the Cubs. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Pagan is just 1 strike away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.